Hi, so this is more like a tutorial I'll be doing, right? So since you guys were not here, I'll just do this quick tutorial so you could really go and practice it on your own. So this was sample one we did by copying and pasting. So now the next one we are going to be doing is like building it from the scratch, like I said I would be doing as well. So the first thing to do for this is we need to create a frame, right? So obviously, what's the frame dimension? Firstly, you check the frame dimension. It is 389,844. Now for mobile, that's like the normal dimension for mobile. For desktop, it's a different dimension, and same thing with tab, it's a different dimension. So here, let's do 389,844. So this thing could be different. The height could be different depending on what you're actually building. But yeah, let's make this one the same dimension, right? The corner radius, we'll be adjusting the corner radius here. Just for I'll head to the properties panel and adjust the corner radius to 32. Good. You can see the difference, right? The next thing is we are going to be changing the color. We'll be changing the color. Now I want it to be the same color as this. This is the first process to change the color. You come here, you click on this sample color. This is called, I think, eyedropper or something, but you click on this and you go to the color you want and select it. If you select this color, you see that it goes to white. But if you want this color, so you just click on it and automatically this has changed from that color to this. But if you have a color in mind that you want to use, you can just come. Let's say I want to use green. I'll type in green. See that's changed to green. I want to use red. I type in red. I want to use black. You just type in the color, boom, and it has changed. But for today, we'll be using this color, right? So that color has been sorted. The next thing we want to do is we want this to create this part, right? So the first thing, obviously, to create it, we need this is emoji, literally. So instead of going online to search for emoji, but if you want to search for emoji, you could just go on browser, look for emoji, and use it. Copy. Let's copy that. Yeah, we've pressed it. So the idea for now is to just get everything in here. Now the next thing is choose zone. Now let's use a text for that. You type this. You see chill zone. You can use your own font, but me, I'll just stay loyal to this. So this chill zone is still inter. We'll make it bold, and if you check the typography here, you see the properties. If you're trying to follow exactly like this, the best way for you to do it is to copy the designs exactly, right? So chill zone, you have this to be bold. You have this to be bold 30. So we'll make this thing, let's make it 30. Let's make it 30. I will make this one bold, literally, and boom, that's how we achieve this, right? Um, this is bold. Then the next thing is your vibe, your zone, right? So we go to the text here as well and type in your vibe, your zone. This is normal text. Then we check the font size. The font size was 14 and it was regular. This is if you want to check this thing, you can see it here. Like go to the properties bar, go to the typography, you see the kind of fonts they use. If you don't want to use that font, you can use different fonts. There are a bunch of fonts you can literally use. So let me show you. But obviously for this font, we'll be going with 14 and regular. But let me show you different kind of fonts you could use. Oh, that's it. Okay. So you see your vibe, your zone. There are a bunch of fonts you could practically test out. This one is cute actually. But again, remember that no matter what, please just stay consistent to your two kind of fonts at least. If you have a font in mind, you could type it in and you have Inter. I'm using Inter at the moment. Hi, you're back.
Yes, ma.
Oh, I thought you guys left, so I started like doing a tutorial from the scratch. But since you're back, I think I'll just start all over.
Thank you, ma.
Okay,
I'm trying
so
to set up.
I have your laptop now.
Yeah, I'm trying to set up it up, ma.
I think what we will do is for now, we still have like for now, let's practice it on mine so we don't like say can you hear my screen first? Can you hear? So let's practice it on mine first. Once we are done with that, we can now like practice it on yours next. Do you get?
Oh, okay, ma.
This way you know what you are expecting from your end. Okay, so let's get started. So I'll be building it from scratch. Like so yeah, the first thing is we need your frame. We need the frame. So we are going to be creating the frame again. Then we change dimension 389. Now this is the normal dimension for mobile 844. The height could be different, but this is the normal dimension for mobile literally. We change the corner radius. Change the corner radius. Let's make it 32 so it's good. Yeah. Next thing we are going to change is the color. So because I want to use the same color, I don't want to complicate things right now. I just use this. Now the next thing is the text. Remember, we are starting from the scratch. So now
That's
let's assume I want to get if you have a particular logo in mind, you can use it. All you just have to do is upload from that image. What is this game small? All you just have to do is upload from that image, but obviously we are using the same thing here. For me, when you want to do yours, you can upload from a different image, or let's say you have a logo in mind, you can use that. Let me duplicate this particular one and use it. So now the next thing is the text. Now this choosing for you to achieve the text, we just need this. You go to your text, you select, you paste here. Then you now it's chill, right? Think it was 30. If I went typography, I make this bold. You can use different kind of fonts. You can see the fonts. There are different kind of fonts, but it's always ideal you use max two fonts literally. But I will stick with my chosen fonts. That's Inter. I'm going to Inter. This is good, and this is 30. Next is this small text here. So we still go to text. So you can either go to text or just simply duplicate this. Yes, I want to duplicate is Control D. You duplicate this. Then we now type your vibe. Are you outside?
no, ma. I'm not.
There's a background noise. Your vibe, your zone. So for this, all we have to do is adjust the text, change this back to regular, and this one could be auto. The line height could be auto. Now you can see this is something called line height. So because earlier on the font was on 30, the height was longer. So now the thing is now occupying more space. You can see it, right? Can you see this?
Yes, ma.
Yes. It's now occupying more space. I don't want that to be like that. So I'm going to reduce it and just change it to auto. Right now, we can just change it to auto. There are some designs that you have to change to a particular kind of text. So you see that this is auto, it has reduced and it's better. So the next thing we are going to do is we are going to do auto layout. There's something called auto layout. All you just have to do for this is copy this, hold shift, hold shift, click on this, hold shift, click on this. Then you now do right click, you right click on it, then you add, you see add auto layouts, you click on that. We are going to be using auto layout for a bunch of things here, so it's very important you learn auto layout, we practice and learn it here. So now for this, you are going to go to the gap auto layout. Once you add auto layout, it's going to create a properties bar for auto layout in a properties panel. Then you add it, let's make it, let's say 10. 10 is still lot, so um let's remove it totally. So this, I think this is way better. This is way better. With this, we have already created this part. Do you understand?
Yes, ma.
So, do you have any question as regards that?
Not yet, ma.
Okay. Then can you tell me difference between this and this? Let me let me zoom in. Difference between this and this. I know the difference, but can you tell me the difference? This and this.
The font is different. The font
The
for
front
your
of
vibe your zone the font for your
okay.
vibe your zone is different.
Okay, so it's not actually the font, it's the color.
The color.
But can you tell that it made a difference? Like it made a difference.
Yes, ma.
Exactly. So that was deliberate. For this, they literally reduce the opacity of the fonts. Now, when you click on it and go to the properties bar, you see that the fill is 50%. Can you see it? Can you see it?
Yes, ma.
It's 50%. So all you just have to do is reduce, and the major reason for that is because we want the concentration earlier on to be on the children, not this. So all I'm just going to do is reduce the 50%, and you see, can you see?
Yes, ma.
So it's literally that's literally it. So we'll go to the next one, which is the inputs. Now this one is actually very easy. So let's duplicate this. When you duplicate it, remember it's in the same container. So you have to remove it from the container by dragging it out. That's about. If you don't want to go through that stress, you just go on text, you click on it, and you then type in email. So that's the email. Let's confirm the listener used here. Inter 12 70. Inter 1270. So I use email. The next thing is this. Now, what I did here, this thing is comprises of a text and auto layout. The text and auto layout. And the text and auto layout just had properties. It has a fill of 5% and it has a stroke of 10% with a weight of 0.64. This is where you see the properties. Do you get?
Yes, ma.
So the best thing there is let's copy this, then you go ahead and like do something, copy this and be able to get the properties. This will enable you to learn about Figma interface. Then you can now go ahead and build your own online, login design with what you want. This way, you've already learned about the whole Figma thing. Then you can actually implement according to your style. So now let's do this in build. So now what we are going to do for this is Control D. We're going to duplicate this email. It's actually very simple. We type you at example. You almost be there. Dot com.
Ma, I'm trying to use the stuff you told me to use that day on the laptop. How am I going to do it?
What? The what?
Like for the laptop. You know you told me to use one something so that I will be able to join. So I will join with my phone and then I'll be able to see all with the laptop.
I can you repeat what you said? I didn't hear what you said.
I said I'm trying to use the laptop to also join with.
Okay, you want to join with the laptop. So you just
Yeah.
need the link. Okay, companion. Join as companion.
Yeah, but it's not showing yet.
You need the link. Are you using the same email address?
Yes.
It's supposed to show. It's supposed to show. Now try again.
Okay, ma. It's not showing still. I did not use the link for the last class. There was how you told me to do it there and it worked.
You need the link. You
Eh,
need the
I've
link. You need the link. Uh, can you? It's you need. Can you? What you can do is send that same link to your email.
Oh, okay. I think yes. I sent it to my email.
So it's the same link, so you need the link. So when you send it to your email, we could like start.
Okay.
I'm waiting for you because I noticed you were not like paying attention earlier. Sorry. Are you able? What's the progress?
I've sent it. I'm trying to locate it on the that online.
Should we continue? Can you hear me? Are you there? Interesting. Are you here now? Hi, Ariel, are you here now? Are you now? Have you joined with your laptop?
Yes, ma.
Okay, so can you see the screen clearer?
Yes, ma.
Right. I think we can just continue from where we stopped.
Yes, ma.
Yeah. No, let's do. Let's go.
My screen is no longer showing.
I know. I mistakenly left the call. Let me join back.
Okay, ma. Alright. Hello, ma.